girls, hey. My mouth is still a little crooked. I made it home at, I made home all of like 15 minutes. And I live 5 minutes away. So we are talking a 2-hour surgery. So what happened was, got there, of course, I'm freaking out. I'm weirding myself out. Why wouldn't I be? Dang, y'all, I feel nauseated. I don't know. Well, I've been feeling like that for a couple weeks now. I don't know about that. But, I don't like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. So they did something different this time. I'm definitely glad they did that. So what I was saying. Ooh, that little numbing medicine is wearing off. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. So I had to go get all these antibiotics, child. Yeah, it's a whole nother. No, that's that. Got the 6 million. That one. Now, hold on. We'll get to the comments. Hold on. Oh, I feel nauseated. I'm having a real bad problem with that. I wasn't even nauseated like this before I had the baby. Hey, Princess Jungle now. Hey, area. I need something. I don't know. I'm telling you, since I had the baby, I've just been nauseated every other day. Or sometimes just even if I drink water. I just drunk some water and it's just like automatic. I don't know what the heck. Oh, Big Red. The pain, the medicine's wearing off, and I'm telling you, it's letting me know. ATT is letting me know it's like cooling up. It's like, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Well, got in there, of course, my blood pressure sky high, so that threw us back an hour. I knew that's why they said 2, because these are the type of things that happen. Because once again, not only am I already stressed out going through things, whatever it is, I got this slew of emotions going around. Now I gotta, know that you're fitting to do this type of surgery to me. And I had a bone replacement. I had my jaw broke a while back. And, well, actually, let me think. 13 years ago, and I've had surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery. It took 12 years to even find anybody that could fix it. Well, My jaw was broke so bad where just the whole jaw was devastated. So I'm always gonna need bone replacement. My body rejects the bone. It's crazy work. Yeah, it's crazy work. Unlike your mama, I don't need to lay with no man because I'm a complete woman. And a man doesn't define me, I define me. And I'm worried about raising my own children, which are grown, but I still got my hand in on it. Worried about raising my grandchildren. I'm worried about helping others in the community. That's what I worry about. I don't worry about me and you ain't the same, bro. And unlike you, I go to the doctor all the time. And I pay for it right out of my pocket. Can you believe that? Oh my God, just like the surgery. 29,000 in dental surgery. Why are you even talking to me? Let's just be real. Why are you even talking to me? You even brush your teeth? Like, what are we doing here? We got to do a story time about that one day. So, anyways, thank you, D Nice. My dentist got frustrated. The other surgeon, my dentist can do it all. She's a surgeon, a whole everything. Oh, it's just from me being in the streets. That's all. Ain't no man did it, no woman. A pow pow did it. So yeah, it was nothing like nobody whooping on granny. Yeah, it was nothing like that. People try to rob you when you're out there. Well, not that they try to rob you, they try to unalive you. That's I told no lies in my story ever. Oh, I feel so nauseated. Take it easy. I'm praying for your full recovery. I'm praying too. It's gonna be about a year. For the next 3 weeks, I'm on an all liquid diet. I'm over that. Which that 3 weeks is gonna end up turning into 6 months. We know how this works out. This ain't our first rodeo with it. Um, which we're looking at over a year heal time. What the dentist did this time, because she knows I'm a smoker, she knows life is life for me. One thing about it, I don't lie to my dentist, I don't lie to my doctors. You ain't gonna get the answer you want, but you're gonna get the truth. She's like, we don't need to be smoking for this amount of time. You shouldn't be smoking here. Can you do it? Yes or no? Keep it real. I said, no, ma'am, I can't. I'm smoking as soon as I leave here. You want me to lie to you? I believe it, child. I got some tales myself. Man, it was rough out there. Listen, they had to try to sneak attack Granny because there wasn't no coming at me from the front. You had to do some sneak attack. Home invasion. I'm telling you, child. Listen, my children can write novels. I did this for decades, so they can write novels. So yeah, I told the dentist, no, I'm gonna have to smoke when I leave here. So they gave me this thing called a cold pack on both sides. I don't know, can you guys see it? It goes from here to here. On both sides. I don't know if you guys can see it. So what that is you guys probably seen blood and stain. Yeah, just pay no attention. It's rough in there right now. But so the smoke won't get to the site because the smoke will the site. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know if we use cadaver bone. I don't know if we use artificial. I don't even know what we use. They asked me, did I want to know? I was going to take a picture of it to show you guys, to show you how much a little thing. When you're buying dental bone replacements, you're getting like a little amount like this at a time. So a little amount, a fake bone like this, it don't matter where it came from, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And imagine how many of this it takes to do this whole side on both sides. So that there alone. But I did take other pictures, but they're so graphic It's just so much blood, and then it's iodine that makes it look worse. And like right now, my teeth are orange, and the further you go back, the more orange they are because they're just stained from this iodine. Yeah, I looked at it. I tried to see if there's somewhere I could alter the photos, change the colors, make the iodine look less. So not only is there blood, there's iodine, which the way the light hit, it looks bad. They're just gonna ban. I had a small graft done for my implant. The cost is up there. Mia, that's what I'm saying. This ain't even that type of graft. This is something. This is a totally different aspect of grafting, and if you know, you know, and it takes a lot. And I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen the container of the bone. It's like the tip of a pen. I mean, it's not enough to do anything, and it take the pen. That's oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. I wish I could get implants because it would have been cheaper. I've already paid for a whole mouth of implants twice. I wish. I wish I could get that. Man, I would have implanted all of them. All 30 something of them. Like blessings, you know, this ain't our first dental surgery. It definitely ain't our first. Princess Jungle now, this ain't it. Yeah. She's been there. It ain't our first. She asked me when I was sitting in the chair, she said, when are you going to get your other teeth put on? I said, never. I'm not enjoying none of this. You're beautiful as you are. When we were younger, we were running down the tracks. My older cousin fell and busted his teeth out on the train tracks. He had to get his teeth replaced. Oh, let me tell you when my son was modeling. Oh, I'll never forget this. He had a photo shoot that day, y'all. So let me tell you how it worked. I had to learn photography. And it got to the point I was so good. I'm telling you, that's another thing I want to do. I want to get back in and taking pictures. And I want to do it to people because I'm telling you, I know how to make the worst. People think taking a picture is about having a nice outfit on, having a nice hairdo. Man, I can take a homeless person and turn that into the most beautiful picture you ever seen. It's all about the angle, the lighting. I'm telling you, I'm a beast with that camera. So anyways, I ain't gonna lie. Of course, when I started out in photography, the pictures were ugly. They were blurry. Everything you could think of. I was using a camera phone. It was a lot going on. But my son was so fly, he got seen on social media. In his first year, he got his first commercial. I ended up being the photographer, and it got to the point my photography was so good where people would just send me, because I was working. You know, I didn't put my all into my son's modeling. You know, that's something I turned him into. And you also got to think I'm the manager, the hairstylist, the wrangler, the photographer. I'm paying, you know, it's a lot of positions to fill in that. But was a team, it was me. So my photos got so good where I would tell the companies that he was using, like, hey, you know, send me something. Let me shoot with it. And I said, I guarantee I'm going to give you something to use. And he's been in magazines and all that. And I said, guarantee I'm going to give you you're guaranteed at least 5 to 10 usable photos. Now, modeling, it's hard to get 5 or 10 usable photos. People think, no, it really is hard to get 5 or 10. The thing is to not get photos that you have to edit and go in there and take the shadow off here and there's too much jawline there and but I'm guaranteed to give you 5 or 10. So if you're doing a magazine, if you're doing a promotional online, whatever it is, I'm going to give you something that you can shoot with. So the deal was, and if it wasn't, I'll buy whatever you send me. And you know, my word was bond, but they always ended up using the pictures. He's done hair commercials. He's modeled everything under the sun. He actually has a hat named after him, but that's, you know, a bag named after him. It's very hard to get a commercial in the first year. And I pride myself on that. Even if you have a manager, I mean, you got to really know somebody. I pride myself on that because here's a woman that's done nothing but been in the streets and managed stores. So the fact that I can even maneuver through that, like my son used to hang he hung with stars before he hung with regular kids. So all the dance mom kids and stuff like that. I remember we met somewhere and they were trying out for a fashion show. And one of the dance moms' daughters didn't have deodorant. And I would have had to lend her my deodorant. That's just how it went. You're up there with children. My child would have to walk and compete against adults, and my son would have to do commercials with adults, and it's hard not to be outshined, by an adult, and it's a lot. Then his look would be too strong because he had that long hair, and anytime a boy has long hair, no matter how handsome he is, he's somewhat feminine. That's the truth on that. And they can't present a little boy in a actual manner. And anytime, it's just rules to it. And then him being a mixed child, what they really want a mixed child to look like, they want a mixed child to look like me. They don't want the mixed children to look like my children, where I got some that are brown and I got some that are on the verge of being brown. They don't want a mixed child to be no, they want a mixed child to look like this. So this was a problem with my son's model. His look was too grown. He wasn't mixed enough. So I want to say 80% of the time, the pictures ended up getting lightened. And that was automatic because, once again, with that type of hair, and even though and that was another thing, he actually had 4C hair. So I'd have to go in there. They wanted him to have this certain hair texture. They didn't want to see the 4C hair texture. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the way society sees. It is what it is. I didn't make the rules up. It just is what it is. And there would be another problem where, because my son's look would be so strong. So let's say, and I'm just throwing a clothing brand out there. Let's just say, I'm not even saying my son modeled for this, but I'm just using it as an example. Let's say my son did a Gap ad with 3 other kids or 4 other kids or even 1 other kid. Or the thing is, when you see an ad with a bunch of children in it, when you look, we're visual creatures. So when you're looking at this ad, you're supposed to not even see these children's face. And I don't care how big they're smiling. You're supposed to see nothing but these children's clothes. So when children would take a picture with my son, you wouldn't see the other children. You wouldn't see the clothes. Not because my son was something, he was cute. I'm not going to lie, he was cute. But his look was so strong where he would overtake the picture. He would overtake the clothing. They're not there to sell my son's face. No matter how pretty the hair is, no matter if he's the best looking child, they'll take a child that doesn't look so good and replace my son, because once again, they're there to sell merchandise. They're not there just to see my son. And I don't care if he's the only person in the ad. If his look is, if people are going to look at his face more than his clothing, that ain't what they want. Because they're not going to remember that outfit. They're going to remember the kid. They don't really, that company ain't there for that kid to be remembered. They're there for that sweater, that jacket, those socks to be remembered, those shoes, That's why you ever notice children that model and stuff like that, they just have a basic look. You know what I mean? They're just like a basic kid walking down the street. You wouldn't even, I shared the way of Jesus, and they told me to, well, I don't know about that. I hope nobody did tell you that. But that was a cool experience. I will say that was a cool experience. Definitely a cool experience. Especially the first commercial they did. We all went as a family, we were on jet skis. Like, we made a whole weekend out of it. It was a really, really proud moment. It wasn't just because of my son. I'm the one that put us there. But it was just a mutual, you don't know a lot of people that get to do that. You just don't. And not that it was a bragging moment, but in a way it was, because, the people in the hood, just everybody that knew me, just known for doing street stuff. Even though you manage stores, the world don't care about that. That's normal. They don't care about that. My legacy was the other stuff. So I was the hope of the hood of what you could be. Just because you did this don't mean you could do this, you know. You have to do this, you have to live like this, or you can upgrade, you can walk away, you can. So all that was that I was already a success story in the streets. So that made me a success story when I was leaving the streets, because it just gave that glimpse of hope to many. So I can't see myself on a jet ski. It's not big enough for me. Oh, when we was on the jet skis, hon, I looked down, and I never looked down in the water. This day, this water was so clear, y'all. Promise you. I'm on there with my daughter. I'm scared for some reason. I don't know, and I'm a tomboy. And the fact that I even rode behind my daughter, hugging her, it was a whole weird thing. My daughter's husband was there. He was over there with my son. You know, they wanted to ride as a couple and hug each other. My daughter knows I'm not riding with her husband. Even though that's my son-in-law, I'm not hugging them. I'm just going to ride with her. You know, he can take my son. They're over there passing each other, looking like they're in love. Like, I wish I could ride the jet ski with you. I don't know. I had this weird, scary feeling. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to ride with her. And then, you know, my idea, I'm going to get behind, I'm going to grip the runway with it. I looked down, man, I seen a herd. I'm going to call it a herd. I seen a herd of sharks under us. Like a amount that just didn't even make any sense. And when I'm telling you, they were swimming like we weren't up there, even crashing on waves. And we were out there, I went out there farther than I should have. And I hyped my daughter up to do it because we're already out there. Can't nobody, what are they going to do? You know, they're on shore waiting for us to bring the jet skis back. So we're out there like where the big cruise ships would dock, which you think is deep, but it really ain't that deep. But when I looked down and I seen those sharks, and they were just, I mean, it was like lines of them. And I had to look down again, like, and then when I realized water was so clear and you could see all the way to the ground, and even though I know it was farther than what I'm seeing, but because the water was so clear, it didn't even make it look like the water was that deep. I was like, no, take me back in. And you know, I'm an adventure type of woman. But man, when I say I'm the sharks, all I kept thinking in my mind, and I know they were farther down than what it seemed. I mean, that water was just like a different type of clear that day, y'all. You could even see rocks on the ground. Like, if the rock was big enough, you could see it on the ground. All I kept thinking was, if I fall off this thing, like, are they just gonna... And I'm wondering, like, why they aren't looking up there. Like, I know they hear us up here thrashing around, but they gotta be used to it, obviously. But if I fall in the water, like, are all bets off? Are they coming up? Like, yeah, it was a lot going on. I don't know, yeah, we got a lot of different type of animals up here in this water, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I don't know. But it was nice though. My son-in-law came, you know what I'm saying, and he treated us out to a very nice family outing. My son-in-law is a real loving, loving, loving young man. And one thing I gotta say about him, when he took on my daughter, he took on my other children, he took on me. If I call him right now and say, son, my car's broke down, Mom, I got it. Like, he just, the whole family, you know, yeah, beautiful man. And it's not because we can take care of ourselves, but it's just the fact that he understands the concept. When he comes into a family, especially if there's no man in the house or whatever it is, or even if it is, he just knows his role. He knows what he has to do in order, because that becomes his family. You see what I'm saying? And he assumes his position as if. I ain't mad at it. Child, I know you're lying. I ain't looked great for months. I've been looking ugly for months. Bone grafting. Severe bone grafting. Oh my God, and then when I was looking at the x-rays today, that even made it even worse. You can still see the hole here. The dentist says right up here, like in between, if you know how a skull's made, you got like a little bit of skeleton, shall I say. There's like a little bit of bone right here underneath the nose area. You can see where she drilled a hole, and you can tell that the bone is trying to go together. Like, I can push it, and I can tell it ain't all the way healed. And she's like, yeah, well, we don't know if it's going to grow anymore, if it's going to stop there, you know, it doesn't seem to be rejecting. I'm like, ah, man, no way. It didn't go well. It didn't go well. It went. My mouth is numb, so I'm good on that. You gotta remember, I didn't get the front of my mouth numb from here back. That's coming undone. I noticed I got cold packs on my teeth. I don't know if you can see it. It's where to cover, because okay, they had to cut the gums, chisel them away, peel them back. I smoke, so the cold pack is to keep the smoke from going into, because it actually KILL the fake tooth. I mean the fake bone that's put in there. Hey Mac, Mac, whole lot of Miller. But I'm telling you, like, I'm just a tough woman. I understand that, but do not think for a moment, like right now, the pain is on 50 being the best, the worst. I'm giving it a 35. I'm just a strong woman, and this ain't my first time having it, but man, I'm telling you, to go over a year of pain like this, it just, we haven't even got the swelling yet. Who knows how I'm gonna, there's a little bit of swelling, but not nothing worth talking about. I'm wondering tomorrow, I didn't even put my ice pack yet. I can see it. It's coming. I'm gonna put my ice pack in the freezer. Hold on. No, wait. This is, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Instant cool compress, single use only. So what do I do? Shake contents to bottom of bag. Locate inner pouch. What? And squeeze firmly to break. Shake contents to bottom of the bag. So what is this? Locate inner pouch to squeeze and firmly. Is that even it? What am I supposed to be breaking? Okay, inner pouch, squeeze firmly. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I don't want to go to no more dentist appointment. I'm so over it. I still got 2 more surgeries to get. Well, I got more than that, but 2 more just to fix my jaw. This is probably, I think I've had this done probably 7, 8 times already. I'm over it. But I guess the fact that it's getting less and less, I should be proud. I got a little goodie bag. Some antibiotics. My dentist is good. Some antibiotics if I don't make it to the pharmacy tonight, enough to get me through till tomorrow. Ibuprofen just in case. Gauze in case it gets ugly. I got this $80 mouthwash I gotta go get, y'all. The only thing about the mouthwash is it turns fake teeth. That's why my fake teeth are not looking white like they used to. Because the mouthwash, it kind of stains your teeth. It's brown. So it stains my teeth. That's why they're not white like that. That's why another reason I'm not really worried about getting my permanent teeth put on, because if I have to keep getting these surgeries and using that mouthwash, it's just going to keep staining my teeth. So it's like, there's my baby. Did you get my message, my comment? I'm done. I did it. Look, my dentist gave me the cold pack all the way back on both sides, because you know Granny smokes, and I told her I'm going to keep it real. I cannot go 24 hours, 48, 2 weeks. No. So they gave me this so that way I can smoke. Because Granny's life is rough on her. I kept it real. I didn't lie to nobody's baby. I didn't lie. Sometimes you have to just be an honest person, and I am an honest person. But I got it done. I told you, because you said I was going to be okay. Just like every surgery, you guys go follow Solid Sunny. She's right there in the chat. This is my baby of all babies. Me and her just have a whole history. I'm not going into it. I'm not saying lifetime history, nothing like that. But that is my baby girl. And it just is what it is. Nobody can stop me from loving her. I'm a lover for life. And that's it. But anytime Granny goes to have a surgery, I will be so nervous and so freaked out. And Sonny will come out of nowhere and say, Granny, you're going to be okay. Granny, you're going to be okay. And even though she got a little potty mouth with Granny, like Granny, a little rough around the mouth, or, you know, just rough period, like Granny. That's why she could pass for being Granny's kid. But I feel like she's been touched in some type of way. And I feel like when Sonny says, hey, Granny, you're going to be good, I just personally know, I'm not saying she's a higher power, or I'm not saying anything like that, so don't take it wrong. But I just feel like when she says Granny's going to be good, Granny's going to be good, and I don't second guess it. Now, I'm not saying I'm not nervous or anything like that, but the times that I'll sneak off the surgery and she won't know about, and I don't hear that from her, I get a little leery. But when she tells me that, it's like something in my heart just like, because she said it, so it's gonna be so. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I don't know. Now, Sonny, the secret's out. Granny depends on you to love her too. Just like you like Granny to love you, I be dependent on you to love me too. I don't know. There's something about her. She just, I don't even know what the word is. She just resonates my soul a certain way. I don't know. I'll never be able to explain it, but can't nobody stop me from loving my baby. Listen, this is why I tell everybody, I don't care who you arguing with, what problem you got with her, that's between y'all. That's a grown woman. She can handle y'all. And just because y'all don't like her, don't expect me not to like her. Because I go to my own, I beat to my own drum. I do what I want to do. I don't follow no one. Just like I could like you and such don't like you. I'm a grown woman. I do what I want to do. Can't nobody change my mind. Yeah, Granny was having a tender moment with you, Sonny. Don't let it go to your head now. Don't get all big-headed. Sonny is my baby, you guys. She is. I got a soft spot for her. And not because she needs pity or nothing like that. My heart just, that's my girl. I don't care. I love my baby. Because she's all savage, just like Granny. But I love my baby. I really do. I love my baby. She brightens up my little heart. I could be having the worst day ever. You know what I need you to do, Sonny? I don't know what you're going to do or how you're going to do it. I ain't even got to come to your page lately, girl. I don't know if you know it, but your sister... Not your sister over here. Anyways, her kid's going back and forth from over here. She ain't doing nothing wrong, nothing like that. She's just working on her career. So I have her children. I don't know if you remember, but my son's mother-in-law went to heaven. She left behind children. So I got her children. Child, it's just a lot. Granny I'm old. I got other people's children. I'm over here birthing other people's babies. I am stressed out, Sugarfoot. I'm letting you know. I have to check out some of her content. Oh, what I want to tell you, Sonny, you know how he used to imitate people? Has anybody seen Sonny imitate anybody? My baby is a fool. Sonny, I'm not saying who you should imitate. You can imitate me. Imitate someone famous. Just imitate. She can imitate people to the T, down to the way they talk. And if you got something on your face, or she'll put it on her face, like she got the. We'll just call it a pimple, okay? If you got a pimple, she gave herself a pimple. Like she's so true to life with her. Impersonations, Sonny, I be over there laughing, sunshine. I'm gonna pray for it. Yes, Sonny, keep Granny. Oh, I started going to church. Yes, keep me in prayer, cause I don't know. Granny been going through some mental warfare. We'll call it that. That'll be the nice way. I really want to call it FS, but we'll call it that. We'll use the YouTube word mental warfare, but it's really, yeah, I've been going through it. I'm telling you, like a year, Sonny. I'm getting hit with everything you could even think of. One of your brothers ain't doing right. He's stressing me out. He done dropped out of college and all. He said, that, oh yeah, living like a whole, let's not even think about it. Yeah. And even though that ain't nothing bad, whatever it is, it's not nothing great, and child, yeah, I'm over it. Throw all the children away and start all over again. I was on her live yesterday. I was basically on her live how I had clothes for Momo. Oh yeah, I seen your comment. Wanted to mail. She was saying how bad she wanted clothes for the boys. The heifer told. Listen, y'all. Y'all let me know who else you watch, because I just don't want to do videos on this one girl only. I just do not. I just do not. I can give life lessons on anyone, y'all. I can do the same thing. Sonny, I know you can understand this. Once you get involved in a certain sector, it's hard to break away from that sector, because your people are known for watching you for this certain reason. Anything else you go to talk about, half the time they don't even know who that is. So yeah, that there. Yeah. Any content creator can understand that. So that's kind of makes it. You can do it on me. Listen, Sonny, the best. I don't know who you need to pick. That's what I would start doing. Sonny, if I was you, because you don't realize how funny you are, you need to start bringing those other sides out of you. You are so funny where I ain't met a person yet that ain't watched your impersonate somebody. And Sonny, we all laugh, and we all still remember it till this day. So I'm just saying, that would be a good content move. You ain't got to listen to me. But after a while, that would catch on, because you are really, really good at that. I done seen her, y'all listen, I done seen her draw beards on her face, moles on her face. If someone's wig is, she gonna put her wig on with them. Like I'm just saying. Yes, you seen Ratiti Mama, is that their name? Ratiti Mama? I tried Queen Up, y'all. I'm going to try her again. I tried Clean Up, though, but I give it another run. I will definitely give it another run. See, what it is, when you switch over, you just have to keep doing videos over and over and over and over. Just like West Indies. You can see how I didn't give up? And the views picked up. Now, here's the thing. I post 2 videos a day, and you F yourself up, because the way YouTube works, it only wants to push one of your videos. So when I push that one video and it could get over 1,000, I cut it short because I pushed another video. So YouTube don't know what video to push out. You think I would know better, but hey, if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. Yeah, so there's just little rules and little, yeah, it's a lot. She was on Marcus' channel. But see, then that's the thing. I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that set. I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that. Anybody affiliated with that, I'm like so over that. Listen, Sonny's face card ain't never declined. Oh, and I like the bald haircut, Sonny. I wouldn't even grow it back. I like me a bald-headed woman. I used to wear that same haircut for years. Listen, Sonny just wakes up. Her face just does what it does. Face card don't decline. Do true crime. I gotta think it's true something, because if we talk about this gosh darn girl any longer, child, I'm going crazy watching them videos. Sometimes it's a good laugh. Like if I'm driving or something and I got the phone down and I'm just listening to it, I can deal with it, but just sit there and watch it, and then she's making them old dumbass. Sorry. Them old crazy faces like, oh, I'm homeless, I'm starving, feed me. You know, she's mothering from her bed. You know, it's just, I'm tired of it. Happy that she's about to sell some cat. You know, the things that mean something to her, just, Sonny, they better never talk about you again. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's another reason, y'all, that I do these videos on, and Sonny knows. And she's known from day one. That's why she pays Granny no attention, because she knows what Granny's doing. Everybody still to this day swears Sonny is the worst mother. And you guys can go back for videos, and you will hear me saying what makes it okay for this one, but it's okay for this. It's not okay for you, but it's okay for you. It's like we pick and choose who we hate. And the reason people hate Sonny, because Sonny stands up for herself. That's the real honest reason, because she's cutthroat. Listen, she got all day. She's going to argue with you, rip your neck off 5 different ways from side to day. She's ready to run it. That's why I ain't got to protect her. I might need to call her for backup sometimes, because that little savage lady, listen, doing each DoorDash with my money. I better not, because I'm not that bad. What you mean not that bad? Like not that pretty? Tammy? Sonny, you can do anything you want to do. So I don't know what you talking about. How are the children doing, by the way? Yeah, I would be so glad when I go. Oh, and guess what? So I said I was going to work in a week, but I told a lie. I called my job this morning, and I said, could I come in tomorrow to give it a dry run, because the Saturday is slow. They don't know what, they think I'm on vacation. So I'm like, they think I'm getting ready to quit, actually is what they think. I had all this planned out, y'all. I had to work up to this point. So I told them, can I come in tomorrow and try it out and just see how I feel, you know, how I'm vibing. I really want to go see if I'm going to be able to stand up on my feet all that many hours. Because I ain't even supposed to be working yet. But financially, I have to. Good, they had a color run today. Oh, yeah? Oh. So anyways, if I didn't clarify, I see what Sonny's saying. So everybody tries to say Sonny is like the worst mother ever. They want to get her kids took away. And listen, all of us are imperfect. I'm not saying she's perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Don't think I ain't never cussed at mine. You know, whatever. Once again, I'm the first one to tell you I'm not an imperfect person. And they try to get her kids took away. And a lot of people feel, I've heard people try to tell me, get your people called DCF, Children's Services. Get your people to get her page shut down, West Indies. Get your people to get her put out, or I'm not doing that. I don't play with people's children, because somebody will go in there and take Sonny's kids, and I'm just using Sonny as an example. Let's say I had young kids. Me, Sonny, West End, let's say we all got young kids. Somebody calls DCF to come take our children. Them children are going to most likely, 95% chance, go to a place where they're going to be worse off. Do you really know what's going on in those homes? Them people just really, not every foster parent's there because they love other people's children. Now they got taking in other people's children. They got traumas and bad behaviors and touching on the kids and So you guys are trying to be nasty and get the kids took away, and I'm not saying anybody's a perfect parent, but you're willing to put them into something else. You're willing to get their page shut down. You're willing to get them evicted from their house. You're willing to get them fired from their jobs. Certain things I'm just not going to have my hands in real life. I don't do them things. Certain things are just off limits to me. I realize I'm a human, and unless you're directly affecting my money, you ain't done nothing to me. I ain't got no reason to touch you. I'm just not doing that. They try to break everybody. They always try to break the strong ones, Sonny. They always try to break the strong ones. And when they can't break you, they just keep going, keep going. That's why I told you, stop responding. Stop responding. They'll have nothing else to say. Eventually, they'll get tired of arguing with themselves or talking to themselves. Granny, I love you and keep it real. I love you too, Jess. Let me tell you something. Life tries to break me every day. Sonny, every day I wake up, I'm just like, what the? It's going to happen now. Like, YouTube don't even have a chance to tear me down. Life is busy destructing me every gosh darn day. Sometimes it just made me wish I told my business. Because if you guys really knew, man, listen, you'd be like, donate, donate. Oh, what? Man, listen, the stuff I have going on, it would turn over half of you guys into chunkies already. I'm telling you, you'd be stressed out. We should get people to write in to you for advice and do videos. I know, that's what I'm saying. I have to get, that's why I got to start touching other, I need other people to know me other than these people that know me. And I'm not saying I don't appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate every last one of you. But I needed to get bigger. You know what I mean? Night, what's going on? How about you just come in here like a man or a woman and say, hey, Granny. Yeah, let me go ahead and get my baby, right? And Sonny, why does your mod stick keep disappearing? Oh, because you changed your name. I'm going ahead and put my baby back in the game. Anytime you guys change your name, if you have mod sticks or whatever, even for someone else, you'll lose your mod stick. What you think ever happened to the drones, Granny? Princess! I was getting the best drone shots ever. Don't even tell that lie. Well, I'm not saying ever, but I had some pretty good footage. You guys, go look. I was catching drones on there. I have photos on my community wall. And Sonny, don't feel like you have to moderate for Granny. I'm happy with just you being here, baby. So don't feel like anytime you come over here, you have to mod for me. I just like your name. Anybody, I'm going to give a lot of people mod sticks. I don't know where my mod sticks went in the first place. I just woke up one day, they was gone. So I don't know what that's about. But anybody I rock with gets a mod stick. So that's so your name will be lit up. So when you enter the chat, in case my chat ever gets booming, I want to see my people. So it's not that I necessarily expect you to mod. I mean, of course, if someone says a bad word, get it out. But we all know that, them foolish contents, it just keeps you in the algorithm. So I agree, Sonny. That's how God works. I just subscribe to your channel, Sonny. I be checking your channel out, too. Listen, Sonny is so gentle with Granny. When I talk to my Sonny on the phone, it is a whole different. And if you call me ma'am or Granny one more time, she is so, from the very first day I talked to her, I think she kind of felt something like maybe Granny might not be a bad person. She didn't quite understand my approach, just like West Indy don't understand my approach. Nobody's going to understand my approach. I don't even understand my approach half the time. But I called Sonny one day and how did it go? I wanted to reach out, and she gave me her number. If I'm not mistaken, it was a long time ago, Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, I don't know how else it would have happened, but she was actually doing something that weekend. And that was my very first time talking to her, and there was a lot of animosity. Listen, she called Granny some B words, but listen, she was very, Sunny goes hard. Sunny goes hard. She didn't go that hard on Granny. If anybody remembers when Granny was doing commentary on Sunny, yeah, she called Granny old. She called Granny, but if you pay attention to how Sunny really handles people, she didn't go hard at Granny at all. I mean, that was nothing. That was really nothing. And the first time I talked to her, she addressed me as ma'am, and her voice was just so nice and soft. And I'm over here thinking I'm going to have to argue with her and cuss her out. And listen, I'm trying to help you. And oh, I was trying to tell her how to take this medicine. And I didn't know if anybody was giving her proper direction. And from that day on, I just felt this softness from her. That it just really made me feel like embraced, and like we were meant to. We were meant to link up. We were meant to care about each other. It's a mutual respect we have for each other. Till this day, if I were to call Sunny right now, and if you just hear how soft she talks to Granny, oh my God! And sometimes I have to get, and I have to learn, because I will talk Sunny to death, because well, Sunny, do this, you can do this, and I'm learning to listen more and not give advice, but she's so delicate. It's not, I'm telling you, I just wish you guys could see the side of her I see. There is a good girl in there, and she does deserve to be loved, and she does deserve to be cared about, and not for no hidden motive or no hidden reason. And that's what I try to be to her. And yeah, I've been kind of iffy with my phone calls lately. I'm not gonna lie to anybody, but that doesn't change. Life is ripping me a new ass right now, you guys. I'm just sorry, it is, but it has never changed. My feelings have never changed to her, and I told her this, and I meant this. Once you got me, you got me. Until I go to heaven, I'm going to love you just that hard, and that's what it is. That's my baby. And just because I ain't on every live or every single video or whatever, it doesn't mean I'm not over there. Just because I comment, it don't mean I haven't watched it. People fight me about this girl. I'm glad they're not talking to me about her that much anymore, but I'll still defend her. But it's always, oh, you never said that to Sunny. Oh, and I just sometimes, I just get sick of that. Just let me love my baby. You know what I'm saying? Just because you hate her, don't expect me to hate her. And, oh, it's a lot, but that's my baby, y'all. That is my baby. I've been know Sunny is she's a good girl. Glad your surgery went well. Well, it's not that it went well. I'm telling you, my pain is going to be on 5,000. But I'm just used to the pain. I'm trying to talk to let the numbness wear off on my mouth, because I was crooked, boy. It was bad. On the way home, I was like trying to work it out, because I'm like, I got... But, it's as bad as I thought it would be. That smell of bone, once again, it kind of traumatized me. Oh, my dentist came in, she got a new surgeon that works in her office. And we already knew, she's like, I can't guarantee, she's a pro. She's like, but don't think I didn't bring anybody less than a pro in here. She said, I'm not really confident with anybody else doing it. My dentist has always done my surgeries. I've used, maybe in the past 5 years, I might have used 3 other people. I only use one hygienist, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty... She wants it that way because she knows there's different skill levels in dentistry. And she knows I need that extra top notch, somebody that is willing to go above the rest. That's what keeps my dental hygiene up to par. So anyways, heart rate was out of control, like whatever it was. The new surgeon came in there, cut the gums open, started prying everything off. And then my doctor was like, no, I'll do it. And she stepped in and did everything. And I kind of felt bad for the other girl. She's like, it's not that I don't think you can't do it, or, in real life she knew that maybe she couldn't do it. But she just knew that she could. She said, I 100% can guarantee if I do this, it's going to stick. And she asked her, do you think, you can do, cause, this lady, and like she said, because at the end of the day, this girl is spending a lot of money. This is your first time working on her mouth, you know what I mean? And do you really see what's going on with her x-rays? And do you see how bad the breaks were and the cracks? And she's like, oh my God. And anytime I go sit in front of a dentist, because I do see other dentists periodically for little things, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm thinking about getting my teeth from another dentist or whatever it is. So if I see a new hygienist, if I see, and they automatically, when you look in my mouth, you can tell the amount of money I spent. And then when you see the bone grafting that's been gone and the bone grafting that's healing, and you know automatically that no, this isn't like the average dental patient. This is like a woman with a house in her mouth, a house in her mouth, and she's going to continue to pay those houses in her mouth to keep her dental up to par. And yes, it has to be done right since it is such a serious. So that's my baby. I bet you didn't know Sunny was my baby. Sunny is my sugar biscuit, y'all. She is. She's my little sweet princess. That's great. Hard to connect with genuine, true people who cares, give genuine advice, and show true love. Yeah, y'all, listen, I got a soft spot. If, if I just go, let's say I'm strolling down on my phone and I see Sunny live, she just puts a smile. I could be having the worst day ever, y'all. I don't care if she's cussing. I don't care if she's flipping the chair over. She puts a smile on my face. I love her either way. Because listen, one minute that's why I can't show me in real life. You think Sunny's a savage? Child. Sunny could just be my daughter. I got a daughter that outdoes her on savagery. I'm telling we can't even, that heifer there. Sunny, I be telling people, do not date this one specific daughter. Let that heifer be pretty on her own. All I'm going to have to do is save you from her. I love me some Granny Ladybug. T. Britain in the building. Y'all, look at Granny's little fat belly, y'all. Oh, Sonny said I ain't got no stretch marks. Sonny, I was showing him on the live earlier. Listen, in not proper lighting, man, these things are brown. You just can't see them. They are like claw marks, girl. It's like something just. Can you guys see them? Can you see them stretch marks? Or no, because of the light. Them things go all the way up to my rib cage, y'all. I'm gonna need a, what's that called? A tummy tuck. I got like this pouch down here. Do y'all see this? Just like this, I don't know what the heck, y'all. Like, is it gonna stay like that? Like, is that it? Is that how the body looks now? I don't know. I'm bad-bodied. I'm so bad-bodied right now, y'all. Skin is sagging and bagging. Arms are flappy. Like, listen. You got to get back to your workout room. You know what? I thought about turning this into the workout room again. And I said, no. Because then I got to move the furniture out the way. I actually like the furniture being back here. Even though, y'all, let me show you my pole. I am so in love with this pole, y'all. Let me show you. Hold on, y'all. I can't hop around like I usually do. And that's right. I got a window AC because it's hot in here. Don't be talking about my little window AC. Where's that pole at? Y'all know I live where it's hot, hot, hot. Oh my God, did somebody take the pole? I really want to get back on this bad boy so bad. What is it stuck on? Yeah, I can't put it outside because it'll get... It's moist outside and it'll rust. It's heavy, y'all. This is like pole 2000 here, y'all. Y'all pull it up. It's called X pole. This one here was $7.99. I don't think $6.99. $7.99. You got a stage to go with it. The stage is probably like 5 foot wide in a circle and like this high off the ground. I got so many pieces of this pole, y'all. I got it where this thing goes up to like almost 20 foot. But this here, what you'll see right here, because these walls ain't this big in here. I ain't never been no stripper. Ain't nothing wrong with being a stripper, but I've never been one. Okay. Let's see what all pieces are there. Oops, I almost caught my little skirt on fire. Y'all didn't even notice that, did y'all? So for in here, since the walls are so small, I use this with the one extension, and it gives you, I'm 5'3", so this is probably like 7 foot of pole. But when I take this bad boy outside, I add this to it. So you've got the initial 7 foot pole, and then you got this. And I'm probably wrong on the square footage, but. And then I got other pieces, and I got other extension brackets. You gotta have a couple of these. This is what makes it extend. So I got other pieces, but these are the pieces I use most. It's called X-Pole. You guys gotta get you one. This thing will last like your whole lifetime. This is my favorite toy, y'all. And I even got like a set of poles. I'm not gonna lie, I just haven't been on this. See, this here is, I got a separate set of poles, like if I want to take it outside and put it up. I probably got like a 11 foot. Like, I don't want to say if I take it outside, that's a bad word. If I want to, I got a good pole and I got a bad pole. You see what I'm saying? My bad pole is the old poles. These are the newer poles. But if they get like any water on them or anything, like any moisture, they can rust. I think the next set I'm going to get is going to have a grip on them. That's what I think, but, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant to buy the ones with grip. I am going to get back into exercise. I've been doing a couple things around the house. Couple things. Y'all know I like all that good stuff, but y'all don't like it. I can't do skin treatments. Y'all don't like that. Like the things I like to do, not that y'all don't like it, but it's not a popular sport. They want to see Granny talk about people even though they think I'm like there to gut someone out. That's what they want to see. Y'all know I still got purses under here from like 2 years ago that I ain't even used. Like matching sets. How come I ain't seeing them? I feel like somebody touched them. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I got like whole luggage sets under there that I ain't even used. I have a shopping problem, guys. Yes, y'all. Don't judge. I have a shopping problem. We listen, we don't judge. Yes, she is 100% exactly why I like watching her. Put me in mind of my mom, God rest her soul. Oh, Veronica. It's starting a thunderstorm here. It got me about to fall asleep. Girl, I hope it rains here. Granny been 100 since been watching her. I make sure to come and support her channel. That's my boo. Thank you. And that's right. I never miss. I never miss. I do be getting some facts wrong, though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I do be getting facts wrong. Like ages. I'm bad at ages. What else? Names. I can't remember names. I'm like, oh, Lord, write it down. Write it down. You gonna F it up. Write it down, girl. Write it down. One day I was saying the boy, West Indian man, was in his 30s. Knowing he was almost 50. Child, I don't know. I can't listen. I got my own crap going on. It's hard for me to keep up with everybody's. Because in real life, I don't care about them. I don't want to seem ignorant. I just don't, this is content. That's it. I don't like how I care about Sunny. It's a different playing field. It's just content with them. Ooh, that pain is whooping me. It's starting to come now. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta do something. Y'all see this little roll hanging over my little outfit? Can't believe y'all don't see them stretch marks. Y'all don't see them stretch marks? There ain't no way. And I know y'all see them stretch marks. I know y'all see that. Ain't no way you don't see that. Them things lit up like Christmas. They used to be little light skin stretch marks. They sure ain't no more. I smell what the heck, and they like spread. That wasn't even no big baby, and them things spread to my ribs. I'm like, every day I scratch them. I be like, now you ain't. That's what really make them go wild is when you scratch them. Man, I don't know why I ain't even get big like that. I don't know why I was so itchy, and every day I was just digging. Yeah, boy, them stretch marks, boy, they took me down. This skin is ruined. Still a baddie. Now with them stretch marks, girl, I'm gonna need me a tummy tuck. Old woman trying to birth children for someone. I'm over here falling apart. I ain't have no business doing none of that. Hey, Granny, donate them to Wick so she can pack up her house when she doesn't have anywhere to go. Grown peace. Now, let me tell you something. I work hard to buy my little collection. If I don't use it, whatever it is, I got it. On the other side of this wall, y'all, listen. My kids tell me all the time. They say they're going to start coming to take my stuff. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. When I first started YouTube, how long ago, I said I got all these bags, all these shoes. I got bags in other parts of the house. But I bring, like, this here is the runoff. This is the stuff that I don't really wear. I don't really use. Like, this is not my favorite stuff back here. The only thing that's really my favorite back here is my pole. It's not my favorite furniture. It's not my favorite curtains. Well, my little memorial to my daddy over there, his bedroom set. No, that's definitely my favorite. That's why I'm thinking about doing this whole YouTube room in his stuff. But I like bags. I don't know what it is. On the other side of this wall, I got bags I haven't worn. How long have I been on YouTube? Going on 3 years. I have not touched these bags. Like I said, this is the runoff. These are the bags I don't wear. I got MCM. I got every bag name you could think of. And it's probably... I don't even want to show y'all because y'all going to talk about me. Y'all going to talk about me. There's quite a few, and they're brand new, and they only been worn once or twice, but I lost the bags that they go in. So I got them tied up in Walmart bags or garbage bags or whatever type of bags so they don't get ruined because, you know, I smoke back here, and I don't want them to get stained by smoke or whatever it is. I was supposed to have somebody bag them. I was supposed to buy bags and have someone bag them like 2.5, 3 years ago, but I never did. I feel at my age, if I got a lady pregnant now, me and the baby will be crying. Man, listen, Mac, I ain't never doing that again. If it would have been my baby, it might have been a little bit better, but I wasn't feeling it. And it was sometimes where it felt like maybe it might have been my baby. Only thing I had to tell myself was I was taught through counseling, because you got to go through counseling and everything, psychological exams, all that. Even though you're doing it for a family member or a friend, you still have to go through all the same requirements. And and you're told, to not bond with the baby. If that means don't touch it when it moves, or they give you different tips on what not to do. If you're asking for the tips, they'll give you answers on what not to do to bond with the baby. But it was still times where, I catch myself saying, when I had this baby, like the baby was coming home with me or something, or maybe it felt like it was mine because it was in my belly. I don't know. A total mind FCK, you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I wake up in the middle of the night now, y'all, looking for the baby, like it's the remote or the phone. And I don't mean to say it in a bad way, because I'm looking like way more, I'm like, am I smashing it? How come I don't hear it crying? I'm trying to check for it. And not because I'm going crazy, because you can't birth a baby and not worry about, it's a natural motherly instinct, because we lay in the bed with our babies. You see what I'm saying? So I just had a baby, so in my mind at night, I find myself like looking like, are you laying on the baby? And I'm like, girl, that baby ain't here. That baby don't even live here. And I'll just get up and I'll just, oh, not gonna cry. Shake it off, Granny. I'm not gonna cry. I'm crying. Oh, who's oh. Oh, where's those Newports? Newports save lives. Where's the Newports at? Don't cry, Granny. These people gonna think you soft. Quit crying. Newport save lives. I'm trying to tell you. And then I got this postpartum crap going on. The baby ain't in the house. Like, it's just, child, it's just so much going on that got me stressed out. My third was enough for me, and I'm satisfied. Child, listen, I don't know. Well, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hold on. Live. Are you better now? No, I'm only cool because my mouth is still kind of numb. Thank you, Virgo sun. It must be the Newports. What do you mean by that? It must be the Newports. What are you trying to say, my voice? Because my voice always been like this. What are you saying? Because they save lives over here. You got it? What's going on? Nah, these children running in and out this house is what's keeping me young. I'm like, mom. See what it is right now, she working from home. So they gonna alternate in and out this house. That's why I'm back here hiding, because my sister working from home. So they gonna run in and out of here. Plus they're checking on me. But they gonna run in and out of here. You didn't They didn't give you anything else. I'm kind of limited on what I can. First of all, y'all know I don't take a lot of medicine. You see me on a good day. I'm like on trash status right now. They gave me ibuprofen. I don't take a lot of medicine, and right now I can't take a lot of medicine. I just got a lot of things going on, y'all. That's what I'm telling you. Doing what I did for that person, it wasn't really the easiest thing for me to do. My bladder infection ain't all the way gone. And what's so crazy, the fact that, and that was another problem. That's what sent me into labor. So the fact that I'm on another antibiotic now, and I need antibiotics for that, and they had to communicate, because once I start taking one, I can't take that. I'm already becoming antibiotic resistant. I'm having to take so many antibiotics because of this surgery, these surgeries. And the antibiotics are causing me a lot of problems. A lot of problems. So you figure I've been taking antibiotics for like 5 gosh darn years. Hold on, y'all. I got somebody coming to wash my clothes for me. Hold on. Yeah, I had to pay somebody to wash our clothes. Yeah, I had to pay somebody to wash our clothes. You definitely got to take care of that bladder infection. I know it's because I'm I'm getting seen by a doctor and everything, and it is getting better, but once again, my antibiotic resistance, so they have to keep changing me on medicines. And you sound like me. I don't like taking medicine, and they prescribe me real strong medicine, and I don't want to get addicted, so I take it sometimes. One medicine will make you lose memory. Yeah, it's crazy. Like this antibiotic now, that I'm on for my mouth, and it's just not one, it's several, but then I'm on several. I'm like on a concoction of antibiotics for the bladder infection, but now other medicines I've been taking have been interfering with it, because after I had the baby, I had some complications. Well, why? I had complications, and I had to get on a couple different medicines. See, it's a lot that I don't even tell y'all. And something else, it pays to look up medicine they subscribe. Oh yeah, I look at all of it. I drink all that stuff. Yeah. I eat cranberries by the handful. I buy a bag, they're gone in 3 minutes. I just pour them down my throat. I know you wanted to lie, but I can't be no liar. Yeah, that's what caused me to go into labor. So that was a bummer. Yeah, I felt kind of disappointed about that. But see, that's the thing, y'all. So, see, a lot of people don't even know that can happen. Just that simply by me having so many dental surgeries and having to take antibiotics. You're only supposed to take antibiotics for a week, 4 days, 7 days, things like that. I have to take them for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then I'll get like a week off, then all of a sudden I'll go back to the dentist. Oh my God, this is going wrong. So now you got to take it. And it just, yeah. Mac, I would love to have 4 wisdom teeth pulled out. Man, I could do that in the living room by myself. I pop them bad boys out like, and keep it moving. Just like that little baby could have birthed it at home. Yeah. I wish I had that little easy stuff going on. Yeah, the doctor don't know it yet, but I'm going back to the gym. Don't know I'm going to work. Okay, well, yo, she knows I'm going back to work. But she don't know where I work at. So my job thinks I'm on vacation, y'all. I hit that so good, y'all. I hit that so freaking good. Ain't nobody gonna think a woman this old was pregnant in the first place. I had like this little belt thing I wore to work. It was crazy work. And then I had to wear a couple shirts to, kind of even it out. It was a lot. Because I knew I was going to have to go back to work early. That's why I'm going to go to work tomorrow, and I'm going to see how I'm able to do. So if I'm not able to do it, what I'm going to do, I'm just act like I got an attitude and I'm mad at them and I'm not ready to come back yet. I made it seem like they did something to me and I went on vacation. But it took me months to figure out how I was going to manipulate this. They cut hers out. Oh, and here's another thing. Now I gotta drink cold stuff all day for like the next 2 days because this is called a cold press. And what sets it is the cold stuff. So I have to keep drinking ice cold things to try to help this firm up. And she's like, yeah, well, if it falls off, it's because I know you were messing with it with your tongue. And child, it's just too much. But what's so crazy is I feel like stitches. I have stitches all in my gums, and if you look, I don't want to get close because it's not like it looks better from far away. It's kind of atrocious, but there's stitches sticking out of the stuff. I can feel them. So in 2 weeks when I go, or if this falls off, then I'll be able to show you the stitches. But I got stitches going all the way back on both sides. Are your teeth sensitive? My teeth are sensitive because I have porcelain crowns on top of them. My teeth are sensitive because I've had them filed down so much because I've had gold teeth, I've had platinum teeth, I've had teeth with diamonds, I've had rose gold teeth. I do want to do rose gold again. But every time they take your teeth off, even these teeth, they gotta get filed down more and more and more. So my teeth under here are like little baby wooden matchsticks. You want me to lie to you, but I won't. And that's another thing. When I first started getting the white teeth, I did 12 all at once. And why, when it came back, the 12 weren't right. They were all the same color. That's why we did them all at once. So we guaranteed that these 12 would be all the same color. They didn't fit right. They weren't this. They weren't that. So then you got to send them back to the lab. Then when they come back to the lab, you got to take these teeth off and try them on. And you got to file the tooth down more to try it on because you got to get the cement off and all this stuff. It's just like a chain reaction. So if that tooth doesn't fit or if it don't look right or it ain't the same color, you gotta keep it's like trying it on, taking it off, trying it on, taking it off. And a lot, yeah, I don't know. Sensitive is an understatement. But it's not the teeth that bother me so much, it's just the injury to the jaw that bothers me. Because the break, it kind of like it it went out. It went this way. There's a fly in the house. Cause you had the door open. Should I do like West Indy? Go fly, go, go fly. It's sitting right here in the tripod looking at me. Sounds like dentures would be easier. Yeah, but I'm not doing no dentures. I'm not, cause I know I'm not gonna wear them. So I'm not doing that. I wanted to get implants, but my break is so bad where they try to screw anything in there, it's gonna probably be like glass and just shatter. See, you guys want to keep keeping that door open. Now it's flies in here. It's all around me. Y'all see it's flying through the air, it's zooming across the... Listen, I ain't West Indies. Someone's about to get their feelings hurt. Have a restful weekend. Well, I don't know about that. I haven't had a restful weekend in one day of my life. I don't even know what that consists of. But thank you. Thank you so much. Wick, something fly. Did you see her trying to get that fly out of her house? She went over there, opened up the sliding glass door. She was like, go fly, leave fly, go. I was just about to say that when she chased the fly, I said, oh Lord. I'm about to cuss the children out. They will stand there, I'm telling you. That whole time when them children were sitting here talking to me, I'm sending them to the store to go give me something, right? He's standing there with the door open. No, we got water sources laying around the house. It's just too much happening. She was mid-sentence and zoomed like a child and chased the fly. Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. You gonna hear me cuss the children out. That's what you're gonna hear me do. I'm not, listen, or you see me smack it like that. Listen, I ain't got time for all that because I know the fly ain't gonna listen. The fly ain't going to listen, so I'm not gonna play them games. I won't embarrass myself. Listen, I crash out in other ways, okay? And I don't even lie about how I crash out. But certain stuff I just ain't even gonna do. I'm not. I'm sorry. And not because I'm better or nothing. I have an image to uphold, okay? I'm a crybaby savage from the streets. And we're not changing that. We ain't accepting nothing else over here. You're never gonna call me goofy, you know. A pick me, you know. I'm never gonna be any of those things. Listen, I was on there at that exact time, and I'm looking. I actually turned my head like, I'm like, no, I'm like, what you looking? She ain't in here. I'm like, what? I'm like, is she really trying to escort the fly out the house? And she said it over and over. Go fly, leave. I was just like, what? And then I'm thinking, we can't see you no more. Are you really over there holding the sliding glass door open for the fly? Most people with common sense would realize the fly would just fly out of the house, okay? But not her. She's standing there holding the door open. She was waiting on the fly, y'all. I got this one stitch that's poking through. I'm kind of glad they did put this on there. Even though the stitch ain't really that hard, but that would be very irritating to have those stitches rubbing against your inner gum. How y'all think I'm going to do at work tomorrow? I've been trying to stay busy and active these past couple weeks. I think I can do it, you guys. We're not going to be that busy at work tomorrow. I'm not bleeding that bad, and I am using my sister's big girl pads. They go from like here to here. She actually bought them for me, but I wasn't using them for quite some months, so they became hers again. I got them big mama pads. I am ready to rip the runway, y'all. Here go that fly. You see that shit? Yeah, that's one thing about them pads. I don't like them pads, boy. That's crazy work. She just posted a short on her pushing her stomach out. I noticed she's been doing that for a couple weeks now, child. She's been doing that for a couple weeks, I just can't. Did she have that feed the children music in the background, or what was it? I don't even, girl, don't even tell me. Just spare me. I don't even want to know. She depresses me. Yeah, I hate that for her. Because you know what? It's like the world gives you the higher power, whoever you want to call it. They give you a chance to be a public figure. You know, people think a public figure means you have millions of people following you. No, you're a public figure once you get out here and you talk in front of others, okay? People gave you a chance to be a public figure. Not everybody watching you is grown like Granny or grown like TT or grown, you know, or got common sense. You got young girls watching you. And to think you want to show a young girl how to win. You're showing a young girl how to beg, borrow, and bum. That's crazy work. I'm glad my daughter ain't watching her, y'all. Oh, here go that fly. Who let that mother in? You see the difference in responses about the fly? I'm about to tip the whole house upside down. Smile, she's just drastic. She's just child. She does a whole lot. I don't know. That's why I say we different type of women, because I was really proud of what I was doing. It wasn't the right thing, but I was proud I had money. I was proud I was able to take care of my children. She's 10 in her brain. And once again, that's okay. And she is 10 in her brain. Maybe 11. We'll go with 11. But she's running game. She is a little young acting, but she is running a lot of game on us. And she's not the smartest, but she's definitely not the dumbest, and she is capable of doing so much more. She definitely is. Yeah, we'll give her about 11. She ain't made it to 12. She's at about 11. Like 10 just to turn it, you know, just hit 11. Or about to hit 11 in a week. Not like I've been 11 for a year. No, definitely not. You seen it? You seen the fly? You seen the fly pass? Oh, you know it's something I can never get off my mind. Why did her man say my house was issy? I just have so many questions. I don't know. I just felt like I get female vibes from him. Because you picked like the most random stuff to say. Like you didn't even try to go hard and make it real. You could be like, dang, she's trash. She been destroying lives. She was selling pharmaceuticals. Like you could have really went hard with it. You know what I'm saying? You're saying I PISS my bed, but yet you're over there laying up in, I just got a new mattress. It was lazy to take the plastic off. You're actually over there laying and busting it open in a whole house. You know, so I don't know. He's catty like a woman. Not like how I would expect a man to act. You know, that just a little too, I don't get villain from that. You know, maybe it's because I'm used to being around thugs and villains, but that's not what I got from that. I got like, I'm a female and I'm acting like a female. That's the vibe I got. Oh yeah, she definitely ain't. Hey Kid Slayer, happy Friday! Alright, so right now, 10 being the worst. I'm going with an 8.59. That's why I'm definitely giving it 8.59. Because the more and more that medicine wears off. Am I swelling any different? Let me see how I look. Let me look in my, hold on. Am I swelling up anymore? I don't see nothing too major yet. I see something here, but not. It ain't that bad. You definitely got to see how I wake up and look. I don't know, y'all. Happy National Daughters Day. She hate when we push on that laughing emoji thing. I don't know who's pushing that laughing button. You guys are so stupid. I feel like they're being funny. I don't know. I feel like you can see it. Are you sure? I'm gonna have to go back and like pause the button and see after I do the live. One thing my dentist did tell me though, if you lay on your face, yeah, don't think you're not gonna be swole. I caught myself laying on it a little bit today. I'm like, don't do that. Granny, I'm so happy you don't wear no makeup or those bat wing eyelashes or the weave hair that stay natural. Now don't get it twisted. Granny loves a good weave hairdo, but and I like me some eyelashes, but I don't like long, I need like one little, I don't need a double set. I need one thin set, just one little something. I like it with the little cat eyes because, Granny got the little Asian eyes. It transforms my whole face. I can get away with just wearing one row of eyelashes and I'm good. But I do like weave, but it's just too hot for me to wear weave. Child, I cannot do it. Then my hair sweats and I have to wash it all the time because, I got like that kind of Caucasoid hair. It's a lot going on over here. I would take one of those ibuprofen now. Okay, wait, I took one at 4. 8 hours. 12. I got to take it at 12 and my other antibiotic. I should be going to get my other antibiotics. Let me see. So when I go to work tomorrow, I'll get off at 5. Wait a minute, what time is it now? I don't even work no weekends, y'all. Me trying to see if I can work. Well, drugstore closed in 15 minutes, so that won't work. Gotta take these antibiotics, right? I should have got up and went. So I'll take one at 12. Then I'll take one at 8. So I'll be able to go get them after work. That'll work out. Ain't nothing jazzier than a natural woman. You know what? Let me tell you something. Mac, I am so funny. I don't like hair. I'm not like no extremely beautiful woman now. I'm not going to say that. I was a baddie my day. Now, don't get that. I was a baddie. But I think it's because I had always been kind of cute where I don't want to say I never prided myself on my looks. That would be a lie. Well, now I'm not because I'm older. But I've been a baddie. So I'm kind of not like, how many times can somebody tell you you're beautiful? How many times can you be pretty? How many times? I kind of prided myself more on being in the streets, doing what the men do and getting as much respect, even though that means nothing to you, but to me that meant something. That's what I prided myself more on. So when people give me compliments like you're pretty, and even if I could be looking beautiful on screen, there'll be times you come on that, he's looking kind of hot. You haven't seen one of those days yet, but it will happen. And you guys will come on, and I'll be like, I won't be disrespectful like West Indy, like, donate, don't call me pretty unless you're going to donate to me. But I just never been big on that. I'm more tomboyish, You're still attractive, not simping. Oh, Mike, that's only because you see me on my good days. You know what Granny's really made of. Falling. I ain't been a baddie for months. So, months, y'all. My daughter said something about that the other day. I'm telling you, she is so good for saying this. Ma. That's just how she talks. She said talk like she's from New York. Ain't never. Ma, just because you got good hair, you act like you ain't got to comb it. Ma, let me braid your hair. Ma, why you act like you don't care about yourself? And that's something else, too. When I go outside, everybody always expect me to look a certain way and have all this designer stuff on. And people don't realize I'm content. I'm good. I could walk out there in a t-shirt and a pair of drawers, which I would never boxers. Let me rephrase that, because I don't want anybody to take that wrong. Or a sports bra and some boxers, and I still feel like the same person that wore the $400 shirt. So, You look good now. I bet you had a couple of cats run the fade over you. Let me see. The last person I had doing that was the love of my life. A savage like me. We were savages. We were just Bonnie and Clyde. And had we went together any longer, we was going to prison. That's where that was. I was still in the streets at the time. He was a power player. I was a power player. The streets were so afraid of this man, boy. I tell you what. So I ain't trying to be funny, but you want me to tell the truth? I'm gonna tell the truth, y'all. I'm gonna tell the truth. Y'all want to hear the truthful? We were so toxic, y'all. Granny, don't make me give you your groove back. James, I will show you what a real woman does, bruh. I've been doing this. You can't make me give nothing back. I will have you blown up Granny's phone. You would want to be these children's daddy. This old. Yeah. You'll be hanging with my young children, bruh. Don't do it. But anyways, I was dating this guy. I got a younger baby daddy, bruh. So yeah, I've been there, did that. I ain't no cougar, but yeah. So I was dating this guy. And we were so toxic where, like, we pull up, you know, the thugs hanging out at the stores. Let's just call it a thing. Or we have certain houses or certain whatever. And when we would pull up, boy, people would be looking like, oh, God, here come these two. What is fitting to happen now? What is they coming to do now? Like, the whole block would get quiet. Like, oh, God, here she come. Oh, and she brought him. Like, they know it's going down. Man, I can't even tell you how we was living savage, bruh. The streets still talk about it, still till this day. Anytime I see anybody that knew about this relationship, bro, they still talk about it. Like, crazy work. That's a whole nother story. But anyways, so I was so fine. Anytime I go outside, I'm going to definitely look my best. Especially when I'm amongst, you know, I'm not going to look like $2 Granny. I'm, you know, remind them what I'm working with. And not body, but just, I know, you know, I'm still her. So, especially at this time, so I pull up, I'm cleaner than a, got all the, I think at the time I had the diamonds in my mouth. I was doing diamonds before people were even doing diamonds. So, I come up, you know, I hit them with that smile, like, because, you know, when you see me, you don't expect, you just see this baddie. And I put that little, and then I got it all hanging off me, and, you know, that was in my day where I had to show every last diamond I had. All the watches on each arm. I mean, just necklace after necklace after necklace. So I'm already giving you that pop feature. Then you see my teeth, and then you see it. You know, I'm giving that little orb mystery, and oh, you already know who I am. You know I'm her, and I'm a baddie, and men are smiling in my face, but they're scared to smile because my ninja up here, and they know he gonna wreck shop. So one day I'm kind of flirting with this guy because he's crazy too. He's crazy like the one I'm with. I kind of like them both. Wait a minute, who called you a fake supporter, Samaya? Who said that? Granny, no disrespect. What you wear, you're born. I would love to guess your age. Over 50. Samaya, who said that? If I'm watching, I must like what I'm watching. So again, who called you fake, Samaya? I never called you fake. Smile, what happened? What's my ethnicity? Guess my ethnicity. Hey, Diamond. I never called you fake. Why would I do that, Miss Luxury? Where, baby? I don't know where the comment is. Well, listen, she's good to me, so be good to her. We don't do that over here. We don't bash each other. We don't argue over here. We don't fight. I got enough crazy in me for all of us. We ain't got to do that. We love each other over here. Hey, how are you? Granny, you were born in 1968. Oh, that number hurts. I think I'm going to tell you the truth. But I'm in my 50s. Little pretty lady, you're still a baddie. She probably seen me on Will's Live. Well, that's okay. If you're, listen, one thing about me, you're free to like whoever you want. Or you're free to watch whoever you want. You could watch somebody that I don't like. And, you know, if they want to argue, they can argue over there, but we don't argue over here. But we just treat each other nice, with respect. We don't do all that over here. But anyways, so there's this guy, and He ended up going to jail for murder like a week later. Like he was that type dude. And I know you guys are like, "Who, Granny? What happened?" I was in the streets. You know, Granny was from that lifestyle. So I'm not lying. Granny was around illas. Like I don't know. You know. Okay, I was slightly turned on. I was a savage. You want me to lie? I don't know what hands you want. The truth? What do you want? So, anyways. Oh, James, Samaya can go wherever she wants to go. She's a grown woman. We all ain't got to. She's a grown woman. She can do whatever she wants. So, anyways, I'm all in this guy's face because I know. Well, not even in his face. Let me rephrase that. I am not in his face. I'm just sashaying because I'm not. No, ninjas nod. You know that nod, like, you know, I got all that. So I'm in his peripheral. I know he already wants Grammy. You know what I'm saying? He been trying to get at me. Everybody wanted Grammy, and just know I made sure he see. I'm telling you, anytime I stepped out from shoes, everything was new. I never wore nothing twice back then. And it just was what it was. And I'm telling you, I wore the best of the best. Like, I've been there and did that type thing. So anyways, I know that I'm going to get this guy to look at me. And my man going to see him looking at me. And my man, we going to... Hold on, let me rephrase my talking. I know my man is on go. And I like to see him in action. So once he see this guy looking at me, they finna tear up the whole parking lot. It's whatever clever, whatever happened, happened. I'm gonna make it home alive, but whatever happened between these two, and I like that ish. I mean, and I know it sounds worse than what it was. Like I was out there trying to cause problems, whatever it was. My man was just a beast. That's just how my man just went with that. Don't look at my woman, man. It turned me on. It turned me on. Listen, I like that. I like that. It was a savage in him, a savage in me. We just brought it out in each other. It was horrible. If I can't be trusted, then you can't either, because I never said anything against Granny. If anything, I was mad when he was talking ish. She came from my neck. Baby, I didn't come for your neck. What are you saying, baby? Oh, Granny done dated brothers and everything. Listen, Granny was a boss. Granny picked who she wanted to. Baby, I ain't never come for your neck. What are you talking about, baby? Remember names, she can't be trusted. Well, in real life, Miss Luxury, none of us are on here. None of us on here are friends in real life. And this is just simple conversation. And you know if Granny came to your neck, because this ain't even Granny. This is Granny's Facebook voice. Granny's like Sunny. Granny's more savage. Not that Sunny ain't no savage. Don't get that. But Granny can hold her own. So if I came for you, you'd know, because I know how to apply pressure. So no, I'm a grown woman. Stuff like this don't move me. This ain't real life. We're just vibing right now. What's wrong? I'm not muting nothing. Yeah, we're just vibing. No, Samaya did. No, Samaya did when I tried to defend you on Will Live. Listen, I ain't got no hard feelings towards nobody. Let's just stop. Let's just be friends. Let's just love it. Okay, we ain't got to love each other. We ain't got to love each other. Your man would just have to pack me out. If you talking to me, I'm going to give you that attention. I know that's right. She's going to do something to me. I'm not sure what she's talking about. No, listen, we can just get along over here. Whatever it is, whatever. Let's just get along. Granny loves everyone in real life. I really do, genuinely. And not love, but I do care about people. And I am a nice person. You know, just because I do videos, whatever it is, I am a very pleasant person. I'm a friendly person, you know. With that being said, just let's vibe, that's all. Can we just all get along? Somebody try to come to my neck even when I try to defend your Granny and Will's life. I can't stand a messy person. Maybe somebody changed their mind. Whatever it is, okay, I'm going to say this. And I understand what you're saying, and thanks for riding for Granny. But I'm going to say this. Maybe somebody sees the person Granny is like, you know what, I'm rocking with Granny. Maybe I understand Granny, or maybe I'm learning a little bit more about Granny, and maybe I'm kind of liking Granny. And we have the right to do that as well. You could bother me tomorrow, and I can learn to love you in the next couple of days. But whatever it is, she's been kind to me here. Now I don't know what she does, what they do anywhere else, what anybody does anywhere else. But as long as, let's just be pleasant. Let's just have fun. Will, you are messy lying on me. What? Well, I hope Will ain't over here. No, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. And don't make me put this on mute. No, 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 no. Come on. My mouth hurts. I'm on live. You go to that part of the house. Just go somewhere. Not Will Well. Will Well. I like how that sounds. You gonna take me laugh, motherfucker? It's funny. Listen, they gonna call DCF on me because I'm over here beating a 30-year-old man with a belt. What you want? What you want? Call DCF, y'all. Call DCF. I'm hitting on the grown man. No, now. I really wasn't hitting him, y'all. That's a grown man. Listen, he could fight back easily. All right, take this one. I don't know why you ain't use your card. What is that? Hold it up. Let me see. You gonna use your card for one more dollar? All right, just go. Move. Why are you even back here? This is supposed to be my quiet place. There's a whole other part of the house. This is supposed to be my quiet place. Like, I'm back here hiding from y'all. And y'all come back here just keep with me. I'm okay. Go get my stuff from the store. You over there smiling and giggling. It's something funny. TT don't need no got trash took out or nothing. God, I just can't get away from it. I'm back here hiding. Do y'all see now? Listen. What you want? What? It's funny? What's funny? What is funny? Come on, we're just too old for this right now. You've been smoking that ish. What is funny? What are we laughing about? Did you take the trash? Don't worry about... Did you take the trash cans to the side of the house? She being messy because I never got on her neck about him. Sonny, why does he keep coming back here? Sonny, I keep this whole part of this house back here so I can escape everybody. He got red eyes. He's talking to, he ain't even talking. He's just looking, he's like, what the fuck is funny? What have you been smoking? That's what you've been doing. Sonny's getting on my nerves. If it ain't him, it's the nephew. Listen, and once the sister get off work, I can see her coming back. What you back? You want to come watch a movie? She likes Tubi, y'all. I'm not finna watch Tubi movies with her. Every day, all day long. Hold on. They driving a car? They can't even walk to the store. They're driving their cars to the store. Two of them. Two different cars, y'all. Man, gone. Just in here. I'm tired. Every time I look over, last time I looked, right-handed guy, he like, I don't know if y'all see me side-eyeing. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what he's laughing at. He laughing because I'm on live. Like pointing at me, the camera. Like he got two red crayons up there. Like, what are you laughing at? I didn't know he was talking about you at the moment. I don't even indulge in nothing but talking about his BM. Yeah, he's gone. Over here, listen, all of them. just gone talking to me, laughing about stuff. I don't even know what we laughing at. Get away from me, boy. The proof is in his live chat. You was going in with other dummies in his chat, not on my watch. I support Granny, girl, not you. Listen, it's okay. Listen, it's Friday. Granny just had surgery. Let's just chill. Granny's son's with her right now. My mouth is hurting a little bit. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. Listen, Granny just had a baby a couple weeks ago. I kind of actually really don't even feel good. Okay, I'm just going to be really, really real. I just, let's just be friends, okay? I just want to get along. And never in none of my comments did I say anything about Granny. It's okay. Listen, if you did or didn't, whoever did, I don't care. Granny just really, I'm just trying to hang out. I just want to have fun. I'm in a little bit of pain. I had a surgery today. Just had a baby. I just want to have fun. That's all I want to do. Alrighty. Well, fun might be over. Sonny, what are you doing the rest of the night, baby? Because listen, if your brother come in here with me one more time, I know something. First, did you see first when I had to do all this? I had to pause it. Mom, let me see how it looks. Let me see the he leaning over, looking, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that was the first time he checked on me. He done came back here you good? You good? You good? You good? Bro, I've been good. You're making me not good. Like, go back to the front. See what it is. She's still working from home. I think she's working a late shift. Just like I'm dodging, they dodging. They know they can't be running in and out the house. You Creole. Arnell, I ain't got no lot of body. I'm a whole 50-year-old woman that just had a baby. I'm bad body right now. What color do you think I am, hon? Just know there's only me, my brother, my sister, but they don't even look like this. They look different. My sister looked Chinese. My brother looked like an Arab. We got a white daddy that ain't all the way white. And there's one other person in our family that got a white daddy. So it's safe to say that our people weren't breeding with white people. So we're like one of the few in our family that look like this. Please, Granny, find out what live this was so I can go back and see. You'll find out that's not her place to find out, girl. You was on it. I just love the way you handle. You're amazing. Oh, no. Oh, no. I was on live crying today, mad because I didn't buy somebody's child school clothes. The baby was looking. Oh, I'm going to cry again. Don't do it, Granny. Don't do it. Granny was riding down the road yesterday and seen somebody's child. I'm not even going to say if it was a boy or a girl, but I could tell the child's parents didn't have no money. And I told myself, no, don't pick up any more children. And I don't mean pick up. Don't take on any more children. You can't afford to help anybody else. You got surgeries. You just got stuff you got to do for you. So then I circled back around to go back and help the child. And the child wasn't there. I've been crying about it all day, y'all. Just, I don't know. Malcolm, don't come on here talking crazy. Oh, Sonny, you deleted it? I thought it got deleted. Sonny's like, not my granny. Sonny, I need something to watch on TV. Today is like a movie type night. I definitely... Sonny, what's that movie called? Let me pull it up. Sonny, don't take the kids, but you got to go see this. I seen it the other day, y'all. I didn't even get to post it. You know, I rented out the theater, the theater again. I think it's called The Walk. See, here we go. No. What are you, what are you smiling about? Why you keep coming? What is funny? Huh? What are you laughing about? Did you go to the store yet? Beautiful. You know what? Oh my gosh. Let me see what this movie's called. Man, this movie had me traumatized. I think it's called The Walk. No, what is it called? All right, let me go to movie theaters, y'all. Hold on. Dang, I could have went to the movies tonight. Sonny, this movie had me traumatized, bruh, traumatized. You know Granny is rough around the edges? No ma'am, no sir. The Long Walk. Who's seen that? Who has seen The Long Walk? Y'all gotta go see that movie. I will be on his next live if I don't miss it. And oh my gosh, what's going on? Girls, don't do it. Just be nice. Why can't you guys fight on Will's page? Don't fight on Granny's page. Go fight on his page. He likes that type of stuff. Granny's trying to have a quiet night. The Long Walk. Has anybody on here watched that movie, The Long Walk? Who has watched that movie, y'all? Samaya, have you seen that movie yet? Sonny, go see that movie. You definitely ain't taking the children. They will be traumatized. Man, listen. It takes a lot to traumatize me. And this movie was so random. Like what I was watching in the trailer. I don't know. Child, I don't know. Man, listen. Fly. You see this stuff flying past my screen? Hey. Hey. See, you laughing. What? Quit leaving my door open. You got mosquitoes. You got flies. What's next? And where's that little furry thing at? It better not end up back in here. I told y'all. No, you should have took it back. All right, I'm not even finished. It had to be took back immediately, not days, not hours. All right, go in there. I need some me time. What? Don't look at me like that. See, you're with that goofy smile again. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine what they're saying, child. Hey, Rebecca. I'm gonna flip this. Yeah, you know he got dreads now, Sonny. Child, I'm so sick of him. He's back here bothering me. What are you smiling about? What is funny? Ain't nobody talking to you, and you're just over there giggling. What are you laughing about? What is funny? You've been smoking that shit. What is funny? I'm sorry, Granny. I'm going to respect your live. I just had to let you know I support you. No, I know you support me, honey bun. Listen, I got my son over here giggling. I don't know about what. Listen. Can you hear him giggling, Sonny? He been giggling like the whole time he's been in the house. Walk down that hallway and go that way. Hey, you know they say we live in the garage online. They say we live in a garage. They say this is and I guess this is all that this consists of. It's a garage. And guess what? I'm living off TT and she's paying the bills. Yeah, right? Now, you quit giggling all of a sudden? That's what I got to do. I got to hit you with some real conversation. What is you doing in that phone? Go down the hallway. Go down the hallway. There's a whole room down there. Okay, but why you can't do that down there? At least it's a nice garage, Granny. Hey, Miss Rebecca. I think I'm just saying. I don't understand. Hey, Miss Rebecca. I'm gonna trade 30-something old. You just stopped in the hallway. Go sit on it. You know what? Fix that bed while you're back there. That would be a generous thing. How about that? Fix that bed. I had my early days started out rough. Yeah, you know I was crying like, yes I was, but I'm okay for right now. My older son is getting on my nerves a little bit. He's laughing and giggling. I don't know what that's about. Like I wonder why he even had his own home at this point. I asked him to go to the store, and he's just smiling and giggling in my face. I'm getting a little irritated. The nephew keeps coming in and out. I don't know why they're not in the other part of the house. I'm getting irritated, y'all. It's been a minute since I was in your chat, Granny. I miss you guys. I miss you too, Rebecca. I watch Sunny's live too when I catch them. Yes, that's my baby. The girl make me cry because I will. I will. I think I teared up once when I was on here because we were talking about the baby. I said, no, 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 no. Here you come again. You wonder why flies back here and bugs and critters. Y'all just, what are you doing? Raymond ain't home? He ain't home? You must be really bored. Jesus, this is getting crazy. Sonny won't leave me alone. And he hear everything we talk about. He hears talking about the baby. He hears talking about everything. So it's not like I'm even talking about anything that's like secretive to him. So I could see if he was lurking to get info. Like he's well aware of what goes on. I gotta get up and investigate and see why is he just trying to be back here and back here only. Because this is like my special place where nobody comes. And you didn't hit that door about 12 times. So I just don't understand what we're doing. Oh, I know what it is. When I looked out the window, I know what it is. I know. I know. It's fresh in my mind. I know what it is. When I looked out the window, my sister got her homegirl over there, and my son don't like the homegirl. That's why he's back here. That's what's going on. I just put two and two together. I still don't know what he's laughing about, but that's why he's back here. If he come back here laughing one more time, I'm gonna lock the door. I'm telling you. So that must mean if the girl up there, either my sister off work or getting off work. But when my son come back here, once again, he got his own house. I don't know why. He still act like he still need breast milk or something. Listen, y'all, my children are stalkers. Anytime I have a surgery, and if you guys been hearing the door open a lot lately, it's because I just had a baby. If you guys are any familiar with my children at all, my children have trackers on my phones. My children have a tracker in my car. I think it's more than one at this point because I got two different kids, especially these two different kids that are tracking me down at different times, and I don't think they running off the same tracker. And they just, I know they're checking on me. I know they're trying to make sure I'm good, but God, leave me alone. Like I can come, I can throw a smoke signal if I need help. Granny just like to be left alone sometimes, y'all. Yep, I had the baby. I had a stupid UTI that turned into a bladder infection that I'm still dealing with. Won't even go there, but yes, the bladder infection sent me into labor. That's why the doctor gave me steroid shots. would it be about a month ago? But a week before I had the baby, I took a course of steroid shots. So the baby's still in the hospital. I cried about that this morning. I've cried about that a lot. But I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that. Because once again, that's not my baby. And I'm going through some type of baby withdrawal right now, if you will. Because my mothering instinct has kicked in. But I don't have the baby. So I'm kind of fighting with that a little bit. And I was getting a little obsessive. I was up at the hospital cussing people out because the baby's face was swollen. And I was just there more than I should have. I didn't know how to respect. Ain't nobody told me nothing. But I just felt as if I needed to stand back a little bit. But I'm still going through it. Oh, look, we got a racist person in the chat. Well, as a black woman, that offends me. And as even being a white woman, and chances are I'm probably one of the races you are. That offends me. I'm so many races. I'm sure I got what you are in me, and I would never. Ignorance. Because I guess you think your race is superior. I'm trying to figure it out. Because I don't think none of my races are superior. I think they're equal. Why would you even make a joke like that? That's cool. Your parents have failed you. You are an FN. Like, get out of here. Lame. Yes, I'm dealing with it. I don't know. I just try not to talk about it. Even though I will periodically talk about it, but I just try to keep it out of my mind, and I don't know. My big thing's my biggest problem I'm having. Oh my God! No, this is crazy. No. Plus, I'm back on live. Put your man voice away. Wait a minute. Our business is our business. So listen, I'm finna get off here because now my other son came and won't nobody leave me alone. Everybody's up my SSA and I'm getting irritated. I just wanted to have some me time. I'm trying to relax after my surgery. Everybody keeps coming in. I'm losing my mind. I love you, Sonny. I'm going to get off here. You guys, please subscribe to Granny. I'm sorry, the children won't leave me alone. But I got to see why they are just... What is that? Let me get off here and see what they want. And I shall be back. Maybe not on live tonight, but you'll see me again. I love you. I love you, sunshine. My kids are stalking me. I got to go. You guys are too old for this. 30s. Too much. Hold on, man. Let me, hold on, wait. I don't know conversations.